Welcome Warhammer fans, I'm your host JT and this is Play On Tabletop's 40K in 30 minutes, where we bring you an entire battle report in under a half an hour. Today's match features Steve versus Mike, two longtime friends and 40K teammates. Let's take a look at what these two are playing today. First up, we have Steve.
My name's Steve, and I've been playing 40K since like 4th edition. My playstyle is calculated. I love to win in the movement phase. My battle plan today, stopping the psychic powers as fast as physically possible. Calexis Assassin, there's only one option, Calexis Assassin.
I can't let Steve beat me on video. He has such a hard time when we're not videotaping it. This might be his day. You know what? I'm rooting for Steve, and I hope he wins. This is for him.
Mike has forever had Steve's number on the tabletop. In fact, Steve has only ever once managed to beat Mike, and he did so by the skin of his teeth. Searching for that ever-elusive second win to prove it wasn't a fluke is on the line for him today.
Move your priority objective first.
I can move it 6?
6 inches. Did I go inside that building?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like putting things inside things.
The guys are playing ITC mission number 5 today, Precious Cargo. We've provided a link to the mission as well as to the ITC format in the description below. Effectively, each player scores points at a turn by killing a unit and holding an objective. In this mission though, they have a priority objective, which if you can take from your opponent, you will score a bonus point at the end of your turn. You also score points for killing more and holding more in a game turn. So secondaries in the ITC are very important, as you pick 3 and each one can be worth up to 4 points during the game. Mike took behind enemy lines, which is solid as he has a lot of units to deep strike in and can start scoring that from turn 2. He also marked for death Steve's 2 Devastator squads, the Terminators with Missile Launcher, and the Redemptor Dread. These are all big threats to Mike that are necessary to remove in order for him to win this game. His third objective is Old School, which feels like a bit of an I'm not sure what to take objective. He should be able to get a first turn kill, and if Steve castles up, he's going to be able to smash most of his army into that and get at Steve's Warlord. The line break and last strike are also possible, so it's not really a bad choice, but I think maybe he could have gone another way with that, with possibly Engineers or maybe one of the other secondaries. Steve has taken Recon, relying on his mobility to get forward into table quarters with his deep strikers. He's made his scouts Engineers, which I really disagree with. In order to score, they can't do anything, and his list is so low on model count, he really needs everything in his army to be doing work. Steve also took Old School, which again feels more like an unsure decision on his part. I think Mike might be in Steve's head already.
Yeah. Second squad of Terminators. Gonna go right back here as well. And put a Calexis Assassin into reserves.
Okay, I'll see if I get the point on a 5+ with Helm of the Third Eye.
Ooh.
And I do.
You do, so you get an extra command point?
Hooray!
You and your third eye.
I know. Steve's a really calculated player. I definitely have to worry about holding my back line. If I can get him in combat, I'm gonna flame everything into oblivion.
I think he's gonna try and screen me out. He's got some cultists in his list, not a lot, but maybe I could drop and clear the screen. I think he's just gonna try and screen out so I can't get to the juicy middle bits that are his psychers. Yeah, I think I got an uphill battle. I'm gonna say 50-50.
So post-deployment, we see that both players have been very, very cagey with what they are reserving. Mike seems to be somewhat hampered in that bottom corner, but it looks like he's chosen to deploy his Terminators on the board and deep strike his rubrics with command points. I'm betting he's going to Dark Matter Crystal that Terminator squad forward into Steve's castle and really try to make a mess in there. I'm not entirely sure that Steve sees this move coming.
So now I guess roll to see who goes first.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's you.
That's what I'm talking about. 6s all day.
Good
now
luck.
if my dice can just do that for the rest of the day.
You might have used it up.
I might have used it up, all right there. Okay, would you like to seize the initiative?
No.
No, okay, that's fair. I understand that.
Yeah, I was gonna give you first turn.
And there's Mike playing mind games, announcing that he didn't want to go first, that he would have given his opponent the first turn anyway. I think he's messing with Steve a bit, but tactically, I really think it's the right choice.
I'm happy that I got second turn. I find that this army really works well once my opponent has a chance to move forward. I have so much close range stuff that I can start to out-deploy him and move around and do the damage that I need to. If I get first turn, I have to just run forward to try and do some powers.
So, first things first, we're gonna move up. Now it's coming around for a peekaboo.
Well, throughout Steve's movement phase here, it looks like he's really just rearranging his castle. You know, he took recon as a secondary, and he should really be taking advantage of that and moving stuff up into table quarters.
Those guys are gonna, the scout squad over here, they're remaining stationary. We're gonna move on to my psychic phase. So the librarian is going to amp up the dreadnought with Might of Heroes.
Not a lot for Steve to do here in this psychic phase. It's really, he's playing super defensive, which I don't necessarily disagree with, but he's got to know Mike's going to be coming for him.
I think we're going to go to my shooting phase. I'm going to take this unit of Devastators, and we're going to shoot into your Defiler.
Fine.
This unit back here has 3 missile launchers, and I'm going to signum one of the missile launchers so he hits on 3s. I'm just going to rip into the Defiler and kill it first turn, no problems. Here we go.
Perfect.
None.
So they all
None
miss?
hit, they all miss.
Good start.
Excellent, good start. The second squad of Devastators has a heavy bolter in it. I will signum one of the missile launchers and we'll rip into the Defiler.
So the similar deal is they're gonna miss?
Yeah. Okay.
So you got one hit?
I got a hit. Yep, so on 3s.
You did it.
There it is.
No. I take it. So.
It takes a d6. He takes 1 point. I will command point reroll that one.
Do I get the command point back? Nope.
5.
Uh-oh.
Big man takes 5.
Yep.
I'm right with it.
That's a good start.
Redemptor Dread. And I'm shooting the Defiler.
You are in range to hit the Defiler?
Yeah.
Flare.
I do 1 wound, AP -1 to the Defiler.
4 up. No.
So 6 shots off the Onslaught Gatling Cannon to the Mutilith Vortex Beast.
It's strength.
Strength 5, so nothing. Okay. And the rest of his weapons are out of range. 1 command point to use the Hellfire Shells on these scouts.
Okay.
And we'll shoot into your Terminators over here.
Do I get the command point back? Nope.
Oh. Okay. But it shoots once on a 3-up.
Hits. So you do D3 mortal wounds,
D3
right?
mortals, yeah. So it does 3 mortal wounds to the Terminators.
No.
Get out of here, super expensive Terminators.
Yes, they are incredibly expensive.
Thunderfire Cannon into this squad of scouts holding that squad of cultists holding the objective in the back there. Okay. So on 3s, whoosh. So because of the Storm and Fire Warlord trait, 1 wound at AP -2 and 4 wounds at AP -1.
They all fail. So I lose 5 guys?
Yeah, you lose 5 cultists.
Okay.
Sweet.
Which squad was it?
Go Thunderfire Cannon. This one tucked way back there.
Okay.
Got 5 guys out. There we go.
Okay, so leadership on the scouts.
Yeah.
-5. I think that's the squad. I'm gonna spend a command point and re-roll that. So 6 kills the squad.
Here we go. 6.
3.
Ah.
So 2 guys.
So the end of turn 1, Steve has not managed to kill a unit, which means he doesn't get a first strike. He only holds an objective. He's got no recon and he can't score engineers yet. Brutal.
That was a light slap, probably on the shoulder area.
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to start my pounce, which is how this army runs. I'm a little worried because there's quite a bottleneck for all my big monsters. I can't get around some of the terrain, so I have to work my way through it. Armand will advance.
Yeah, you will.
1
Woo, look at him run.
of the mightiest inches you've ever seen.
He's a champion.
This guy is going to cast Temporal Manipulation on the Defiler.
Heal him up.
Heal him up.
Okay, here we go.
And it goes off with a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
He heals D3 wounds, right?
It does. 2. The Terminator, Occult Terminators, are going to cast, I don't know what it's called, but it's +1 invulnerable save to the Defiler
Oh, okay. Yep.
on a 7.
Here we go. Boom.
And they get double 1s.
They peril, don't
So I will re-roll 1
Here we go.
for a command point.
Okay.
And they fail, but nobody
fail.
dies.
Well, that's good. I was really hoping on a perils there. That would have been tight.
Oh, do you mind if I rewind slightly? They're supposed to teleport over there at the end of the movement phase.
Oh.
I didn't move them or anything. It's up to you.
How do they teleport?
Dark crystal from him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like Mike has gone out of order. Steve has actually let that go. You know what? That's some gentleman hammer there. Here come those Terminators with that dark matter crystal.
Okay, so when they're placed there, I will spend 2 command points, and with this Devastator unit, I will Auspex scan them.
Do I get a command point? I do. Good.
So on 5s and 6s. So 2 hits from heavy bolters, and
you reroll 1s to wound? Oh yeah, so 2 wounds?
So 2 wounds, one of them's at AP -2.
They're both good.
They're both good, just a bunch of 6s there.
Armon's gonna cast Warp Time on this dude. He burns his brains in, but it goes off.
Sweet.
So he takes 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Putting him to 3. So he'll prescience this guy, and he gets it with a 12.
Okay.
But it's a 5 and a 6, he's +1.
Sounds good.
The Demon Prince will cast Infernal Gateway on the Terminator squad. I need to stop his castle from shooting at me. It obliterated a bunch of my cultists in the back, and if the Thunderfire Cannon keeps shooting at me, I'm not gonna have anything holding that back objective that I need. If I can stop him from scoring on his own objective, I'm gonna be in a really good spot, needing an 8.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I really needed that to go off.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
And he will as well cast Smite.
Okay.
3 mortal wounds on the Terminator. Shooting phase, the Mutalith Vortex Beast, 2+. I roll 3 dice, and on 4 ups, they do mortal wounds to the closest unit, which is those guys. So on a 2 up, 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds, sure.
These Terminators will shoot, they're gonna shoot at the Devastator squad that has the most guns.
I'm so happy that there are no reroll auras around those Terminators right now.
Yeah, and I couldn't get prescience off on them.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty bum phase for me actually so far, but it happens. 2, 3.
The Perils on Aruman's kind of nice.
Yeah,
I do enjoy that.
Most of the stuff that I needed to happen didn't work.
I am the king of my castle and nobody can come inside. Whoop.
Roll well.
So I have a 4-up save. So 4 dudes die.
The Defiler will shoot at the same squad. I'll use a command point and give him Infernal Machines so that he hits on 3s. No wounds. 3 for auto cannon. Terminators will charge the closest scout squad. If I can make the charge, you're in trouble. This is huge.
Make the charge, make the charge, make the charge. I'm kidding, don't make it.
Otherwise, I'm in huge trouble.
Here we go. This is the command point central, I love it.
And he's in. That was
Boo!
massive. I think he might actually be in a position to not only hold more, but take that home objective from Steve and score the bonus points.
Because I should have screamed better.
Oh, I forgot about the Dark Matter Crystal. Forgot about it entirely.
It's in the list, I saw it, forgot about it entirely, didn't screen properly, that's my bad. So they go up against the Thunderfire Cannon?
Yep, hitting on 3s.
Either. So 4 of them die.
I will tag the other scout unit.
The other scout unit?
Yeah, and these guys are gonna
And
move
then
up.
also being in combat with the original scout unit?
Yeah, being in combat with the scout unit and the Terminator.
The cannon?
Thunderfire Cannon.
Okay, sounds good.
So Mike hasn't managed to kill any units, but he holds more, and he does score the bonus. Plus, he's got his Terminators in Steve's face. That's absolutely huge. This is exactly what Steve didn't want. So the end of that first turn, Mike has 3, Steve has 1, and you know, I gotta wonder if Mike couldn't have maybe pushed a little more to try to kill out a unit. He would have scored kill and kill more, giving him an additional 2 points and putting a huge dent in Steve's hopes of trying to get back into this game. A 5-1 lead after the first turn is massive, but as it sits, 3-1 is still solid, but I think Mike might have missed an opportunity there.
So what's gonna happen is we're just gonna back out the scouts.
The game's up in the air. There's no way to know who's gonna win at this point. Steve's got a really good chance.
So start of turn 2, and Steve has shifted some stuff around here so that he can get a pop shots at those Terminators. You know, you can't have them in your face. You're gonna have to deal with them. And he really doesn't have the psychic power to smite them out of existence. But yeah, here it comes. That assassin stratagem. Steve is bringing in the Calexis. I knew it was going to be a Calexis. You just can't bring anything else in against a psychic heavy army. This thing is so good, and for 85 points, it is a Psyker's worst nightmare. He's dropped it right in the heart of Mike's sorcerers.
I just put in my Calexis, and I'm feeling awesome. Kind of tingly. Played Mike a lot, and I've lost a lot. So, hedging my bets here, but I think I finally got him.
So the Calexis just showed up. This is exactly what I was worried about. It's in the perfect spot. It's blocking all of my Psykers, but I think I have a plan to back this up.
Psychic Face, I will Might of Heroes the Dreadnought, and not succeed there. And then I will smite these guys.
They'll try and block you.
Okay.
I get a 7.
You do, you block me.
Huzzah!
That's too bad.
I'm okay with it.
I bet so. Go into the shooting phase. The Terminators are gonna send their Storm Bolters into your Terminators. Cyclone Missile Launcher, we'll shoot at the Defiler and try and bring that Defiler down.
Don't you dare.
So Cyclone Missile Launcher into the Defiler. 1 hit.
I think I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
4 up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. And then
Where's the command point?
And then into the... In we go.
Eat that, Storm of Fire, you weenies.
Combi Melta and the Boltgun half of the Combi Melta.
Steve firing both halves of his Combi Melta there. Gotta love that Crimson Fist chapter tactic, giving you +1 to hit when you were outnumbered.
Wound you.
5 up.
5 up. And he makes it.
And I make it.
Whew, I'm having some bad luck. Really bad luck. I'm going to supercharge my Plasma Cutter and hit you with the Flamer. So Flamer off of the Tech Marine into the Occult Terminator, so Flamer hits. I got 3 Flamer hits.
Yep.
And then Supercharged Plasma Cutter, here we go. 1 AP -3, 2 damage hit, and then 2 AP nothing hits.
So the AP3 one on a 5 up.
No. Kills a dude.
So it kills that one guy.
Yep.
And then another 2.
Yeah.
Oh no.
One of them takes a wound.
Yep, so you put that red one back on there.
Bloop.
Wow, those Terminators just shrugged off a ton of firepower.
These guys here.
Cower in fear?
No, I shoot into the Mutalith Beast, what is it?
Mutalith Vortex Beast.
Mutalith Vortex Beast, so they go in there. The white ones are heavy bolter shots.
You get 1 wound.
1 wound.
-1?
No, no -1, it's a red one.
Oh, okay. So 4 up.
Hey, he takes a wound, that's cool.
So far I can't make a save.
This guy shoots everything into the Defiler.
Save 1, fail 1, and then how many more?
1.
3 up. Yay.
Oh. Assault Cannon dude and this dude into here.
Okay.
The other 3 into the front one.
Okay. See you later, those guys.
Steve still hasn't got a unit kill through the second shooting phase. No, no, wait! Wait, that last unit finally got him a kill. Wow.
I'm going to spend 1 command point to Pariah's Gaze on the Calexis Assassin. Turns the damage on his weapon from 1 to D3, and then he'll shoot at that Ahriman. So he shoots D6 times. Shoots 6 times. No. There it is. Boom. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, he wounds twice.
4 up invuln save.
Please fail these.
Oh no.
Please fail. Fail. No, he fails 1.
I fail 1.
Oh, he could die here.
1 can kill me.
Oh, I'm very excited. Here we go. D3. Kill Ahriman. It's going to be awesome. No.
Down to 1.
The Smash Captain charges your Mutalith. Excellent. I need a 9. Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
6, 7. You know what? I'm going to re-roll this. So I spend my last command point. No!
Oh no! He's failed the charge. That is huge. Man, oh man, Steve cannot buy a dice roll here.
Terminators, here we go. On 4s. 4 wounds.
I don't save any of them.
So the Calexis has 4 attacks. I wound you once.
Okay.
Here we go. Fail and he dies. Yes. Excellent. Everything rocks.
Yes! So Armand just made it through fight phase with the Calexis, and I can't believe he's still alive. This is such good news for me, and it's time to run away.
Steve has managed to kill a unit on his turn 2, he holds an objective, and he does score a point for recon. So Mike has got an issue with that Calexis sitting in his backfield, and I know as he moves his stuff around here, he's got to be thinking how he's going to deal with that. I really wonder what he plans to do. The Calexis is immune to psychic power, so it can't even be targeted, and anybody shooting at it can only hit it on 6s, because you treat your weapon skill and ballistic skill if it's a 6-up. You know, I think he's got to have... Oh, wait a minute. Is Mike summoning? Oh, this is brilliant. Mike left reinforcement points in his army, and he is bringing in the absolute perfect unit to deal with something that negates ballistic skill. Auto-hitting weapons. He is summoning in a unit of flamers, and they don't care about hitting on 6s because they hit automatically. I don't think Steve saw that coming at all. He didn't expect that. Brilliant play from Mike. What a smart move. Fantastic use of summoning right there.
He's gonna have to have a miracle to save this Calexis, and then I'm in business. I couldn't be more ecstatic. I need him gone, and they're gonna do it for me. Armon will smite this dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to target him, but I can't. So I can't smite. You big jerk.
Yeah, that's actually how that works.
Yeah. Armon will cast Zeech's Firestorm on the last guy in a single Devastator squad. He gets it. I don't.
Oh, no, you don't. -2. Yes! The Calexis!
There's only the Emperor.
And the Calexis. Psychic powers shut him down.
I'm gonna shoot the flamers here.
Yeah.
D6s per.
Yeah.
Strength 4 -1, 1 damage.
Oh,
Yes.
Come on, man!
Whoa. 28 hits out of 36. Somebody check those dice. That was
Fail 'em
impressive.
all.
And he wounds 17 times. Oh my goodness. I don't think the Calexis is long for this world. Steve makes a respectable amount of saves, 9. That looks like 11, but that is not enough. That Calexis is toast. Figuratively and literally. He just warp flamed it right off of the table.
Oh, I'm melting! I'm melting! Alrighty, here we go.
Battle cannon.
Yeah.
Get 6 shots. 4.
Yep, just ripping him apart.
These guys are all gonna fire at the Terminators.
Sure. So one guy takes 1 wound.
I did it. You did it 200 points. You
Yes,
killed 1
excellent.
Terminator.
You did it 200 points.
Yeah.
So Assault Face here, and Mike's got in with Steve's Redemptor, and that looks like it's it for the Redemptor. You know, there's a lot of melee oomph inside that Redemptor, and Mike has taken it out. Gotta be feeling like he's on the back foot here.
That's my turn.
It's a rough pill to swallow, rough pill. Battle plan needs to be redrawn fast, really fast, or I'm screwed.
And a turn here, and Mike looks like he has scored kill more. He's got a mark for death on that Redemptor, and he holds. 2 full turns here, and we have a score of 7 points for Mike and 4 points for Steve. So turn 3 here, and I think Steve is starting to see the writing on the wall. He's got to be feeling the pressure a bit. I think he's squeezing his dice just a bit too hard. Lots of thinking here on what he's going to do. Yep. Oh, man, he has absolutely fallen for Mike's rubric gambit. This is what Mike was hoping he'd do. He's turned around, and you know what? I can't help but think that this is a mistake on Steve's part.
I had to contain myself. How happy I was that he turned around. That's exactly what I wanted him to do, and it worked.
So I smite the Defiler
Maybe.
with a 7.
Okay, Armon will block it.
Yeah.
He blocks it with a
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, the captain is going to throw a crack grenade at the Mutilith Vortex beam.
Okay.
I wound him.
Oh no! Nope. Failed. D3 damage.
Yeah, does 3. Boom!
There,
Yeah,
there
crack
it is.
grenade. Crack grenade. I'm saying, that's tight. The missiles into this guy, and I will signum one of them.
Okay.
Hit, doesn't wound at all. So then over here, Cyclone missile launcher and 3
Stormbolters?
Stormbolters into the
Big nasty.
big nasty dude, yeah. So the Stormbolters, this will be what does it. It's gonna be great. Ooh, yeah, there we go.
You did it. Stormbolters did it.
I finally killed the Defiler. It's been like 3 turns. The greatest 40K player that has ever lived.
We'll see what happens at the end of the game, I guess.
Yeah, no, but it's fine. I will, the The librarian will shoot his combi melta.
Melta!
I wound you! Fail!
No.
Nod! The Thunderfire Cannon will rip into the cultists.
Yep. You don't need to roll it, Steve.
I wound, yeah, they die. You got a sweet 11-inch charge with these guys.
You can make it.
I can make. I think I have to try.
Nope.
No, it's further away. These Terminators charge into these dudes. The Smash Captain charges into that freaking monster thing.
You know, Steve's Terminators don't seem to be doing too much in that assault phase, but his captain is in and doing some work. You know, whether you're running him as Crimson Fist like Steve or in the penultimate Blood Angel Smash Captain, the ability to hit hard and hit fast is just too good, and these guys are so worth every one of their points. Absolutely a need in any Space Marine list as far as I'm concerned. All right, so the end of that turn, Steve has managed 2 kills, and he does hold an objective, and he gets a recon point. Mike looks like he's mostly moving for board control here. He knows he's got Steve on the ropes, and I think he's just trying to set him up for the knockout.
These guys are going to advance. Dang.
Excellent. Oh, that makes me feel pretty good.
They should leave combat. The second phase, they're going to cast the -1 to hit. They get it with an 8. Smite him. 3.
How many of those have you rolled? No, it's been more than 3. I deny.
Yep.
No smite from Araman.
This guy'll smite that guy. So I kill that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he will Infernal Gateway. And
He has Infernal Gateway?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then if this goes off, it's going to do so much damage, and I'm psyched about it. It does. So it does D3 mortal wounds to this dude, and it does D3 mortal wounds to these guys, and if there's somebody directly below him, it does D3 mortal wounds to everyone within 3. Start of my shooting phase. This guy will try and just do a mortal wound to that guy on 3+.
Here we go. No!
Fails.
Excellent!
The Terminator Sorcerer will fire at the Smash Captain.
Yeah, that's fair. On Coors.
1 wound.
1 wound.
3 up. Yes! Sweet victory.
Oh, yeah.
So in my charging phase, I think there's something behind here, is there not? I'll pick both the Tech Marine and the
So you guys have to walk
Lieutenant.
around, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
You can't shoot me, so I might as well try.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Zeech. That's a 7.
It is
9.
There's no way.
Hit. So at this point, I'm pretty happy with how the game's going. I don't think that I can table him, but there's really nothing he can do. This is my game, and I'm happy about it.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man. And today, Steve was not the man. So it looks like we finished 3, but I think the guys are going to call it there, and that's going to make your final score 12-7. What a well-fought game. You know, Mike definitely got in Steve's head a little bit there, and I think Steve got put on the back foot way sooner than he thought he would have been. It's a good effort, valiant effort from Steve. However, Mike definitely continues to have Steve's number.
This was a really fun game. I was looking forward to playing it. I love playing Steve. He's a really good player. We go back a long way playing now, and I've always been lucky enough to really hold it over him. He beat me once in a tournament several years back, and he loves telling me about it. So it was good to beat him today on this video battle report.
You learn more from every loss than you do from any victory. And something I've learned this time is just the importance of always keeping space and always screening all the time. I got a little cocky because I was like, oh, well, there's no way he can reach out and touch me. Yep, he did, and he can. At least I've learned my lesson. It doesn't feel great having lost to Mike again. However, I will beat him at some point soon, in the future, at a different time.
It was a great game. Steve couldn't beat me again, and let's just keep it that way.
I'll get you next time, Michael. Next time.
Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching, and until next time you see us in the grim, dark universe of the far-flung future, play on.